Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm King POSH, your host for today's show. So today, we are looking at the 2011 Hot Wheels Bone Shaker. This is one of the hardest cars to drift tune and drift in Forza Motorsport 6. So let's have a nice overlook of this. Turn on those bright headlights. I think the lights should be actually in the eyes themselves, but that's just me. You can pretty much already see the engine, but here it is in all of its glory. It's even got discoloration on the exhaust pipes. That's pretty sweet. Got a strange looking spoiler in the back, gas tank, and a box for all your personal items. Inside, you got a skull right on the door. Right, inside here, pretty sweet looking. There's Bone Shaker on there. You got this awesome shifter up there, the skull with the spinal cord. That's pretty sweet. You got another shift point for something there. Looks like it goes to some kind of pressure regulator. Let's see if we press this. That could just be the e-brake in the middle. That's just a massive shifter. You gotta have like long arms just to grab that, and shift. That's gonna be interesting. Here, we'll give it a sound. It is mean. Oh. Very basic hot rod. Not much to it. It's just a strange shifter up there. I just love it. So let's get right into it. Let me show you guys what I have in this car. Okay, first off, here's the tune. It has 401 downloads, 7 likes, and 171 uses. All tracks ready, points ready. It's an A-class. So, it's got all-wheel drive. There is no engine upgrades you can do to it. You just have the stock motor. Alright, here's the stock bumper. This is what it would look like if you put a race one on there. Makes it even lower. Of course, I have the adjustable wing on here, because without it, it just looks, bland. I like that. It looks really good on there. Here we got stock tire compound, stock width in the front, stock width in the rear. Okay, stock rims. I just used the Hot Wheels rims on there because they look like the best. Here we got race clutch, race transmission, race driveline, race differential. Platform and hand-only, we got race brakes. I mean, look at those rims. Those things are awesome. Deep dish in the back. Just look sick. Alright, no roll cage. But this is what it would look like if there was one. See, that bar goes around everywhere. It just takes away the look of the vehicle, so I don't use it. Here we got 606 horsepower, 530 pounds-foot of torque. We'll see, everything pretty much is in race. This is the max power you can get out of this hot rod. And it's got a 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds, almost 3.4, 0 to 100 in 7 seconds, Top speed failed. Everything's pretty much failed. Lateral G's are 1.08 and 1.00. So let's get right into the tune and show you guys what I did to it, because this tune is wild. Just like a couple bits and pieces on here, just to get this thing to drift properly. So here we are, we got 15, so flat in the front and high as hard as it can be in the rear, just to get this thing to go sideways. Right, here's my gearing that I come up with on this car. Alright, and you guys can pause this at any time and write down these numbers if you want to change anything. But I'm giving you guys the best tune that I've made for this. Alright. There's the alignment. Alright. Now I have anti-roll bars on here, but I just put them all the way down to soft. Zeroed them out, basically, for both the front and rear. Didn't really need them. Alright, springs are 896 in the front with 877.9 in the rear. The ride height, I have, it's a hot ride. Of course, you got to have the rear end high in the air and the front as low as possible, but that also helps you drifting this car. I tried to do it low, and it just didn't work. So I made it basically higher in the back, so then the back end would skip around the turns more. Dampening, straight down the middle. 6.5s all the way down. Nothing too challenging on that numbers. Alright. Aero, since like I said, it has that downforce on there, and I've told you guys in the videos before, if you got to have downforce on it, take it all the way down the speed. Alright. Braking, 70% to the front with 130% pressure. And then here is my differential, 76, 46, 97, 97. But here's the kicker. It's all-wheel drive, but it's got 100% going to the rear. That had to be done. But that's not absolute 100%. There is probably about 1.5, maybe 2.5% actually still going to the front wheels, even though it says 100% to the rear. So there's the tune. Let's take it out. We're going to take it on this track right here. Nice open track. And see how it does. Like I said, it's a challenging tune. Challenge the drift, but this drift tune makes it a little easier. 49,000, not bad. As you could tell, it really wanted to keep straying out on itself. Like I said, it is a more difficult and one of the hardest cars to drift tune on this game. But it does well. It does a lot better than when I first started tuning this car. So it's a huge improvement, and I highly recommend you guys definitely checking out my tune for it and see how it drifts for you. Alright guys, well hey, thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see some more difficult cars, let me know in the comments below. I'll do my best to pick out these cars myself for you guys, and we'll get to it. There's a whole lot of Hot Wheels cars I could show that I don't hardly ever see online, so we could always do those. So yeah, I'll come up with something. We'll come up with something. Alright guys, well hey, thanks for watching. Peace out. I'm King POSH.